Okay, welcome back to the part three of trenches to treasure. Okay, trenches to riches, zero to hero. My name still remains Okpe Oluwa Oni, and so we started this journey and of these teachings that this is the third episode, and we mentioned the fact that on this journey there are quite a number of challenges that we all face, whether you are moving from trenches, you are moving from wherever state that you are. So we examine what money is all about, and also we examine where are we as a person right now. We say where are we financially, relationships, spiritually, academically, in family, and also in terms of our health, service, and a whole lot of stuff, and well-being and all of that. So we examine all those areas extensively. So we will be continuing today, and will be starting with a question. So we've been asking ourselves some series of questions that these questions are very, very, very important if we really want to move from wherever we are currently to where we desire to be or where we feel we should be, right? So those are the questions that are very, very, very important and pertinent that we ask ourselves. Okay, like I said, my name is still Okoluwadu. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to these videos, this channel, or wherever you are getting this video from. Okay, sometimes the reason why we find ourselves in trenches is because we just want to be comfortable with status quo. I mean, that happens a lot. Some people um, who just want to be comfortable with status quo. They just love staying where they are, and unconsciously, subconsciously rather, we find ourselves in situations like that. Status quo is an enemy of progress, right? Somebody was asked, said, "What's the enemy of progress?" He said, "Comfort is an enemy of progress." And somebody even defined it, he said, "What is the enemy of success?" He said, "Previous success is the enemy of current success." So depending on how you really want to look at it, one of the major enemy of success is actually success in itself. Okay, so the question we'll be asking ourselves next in this part three is, how did I get to where I am right now? Right, because you need to know how you got to where you are right now. Probably because in the question of asking where are you right now, and I also shared the two story of you sitting down to count the cost of whatever you want to do, and not just counting the cost. You need to come to your senses. That's where we really ask ourselves critical questions that, okay, have I come to my senses, right? You need to ask ourselves that critical question. So this number three is, how did I get to where I am right now? Knowing fully well of where you are right now. You are in debt, you are in financial mess, you are in, you can't meet your hands meet, you are in whatever situation you are currently right now. You are depressed, you have anxiety issue, you can't sleep very well, you can't, whatsoever the situation that you are right now, you need to ask yourself, how did I get there? Most of the time it is the untamed habits that gets us to where we are right now. So what are those untamed habits? Okay, what are those untamed habits? I mean, is it impulsive spending and all of those things? We don't often tame them, so they get us to where we are right now. So those are some of the challenges that probably some of us are really facing right now, untamed habits. So how did I get to where I am right now? So is it procrastination? Is it overspending? Is it pleasing people? And you list everything down that you know that, see, these are challenges. I mean, listing all these things will take a while, right? Of course, at the goal, when you are doing this exercise, it will, yes, you'll be able to get some of those things done almost immediately, but over time, you'll be adding up to the list, adding up to the list, adding up to the list. So, number four question is, and as you're adding up to those lists, you need to be working on them, right? You need to not just, awareness is not what change you or save you, but it is your ability to work on what you are now aware that are your weaknesses are very, very, very important. Okay. So number four is, where am I going to, which is my destination. I know where I am right now, but where am I going to? Where am I going to? Now that I know where I was, so my for some, so basically this is a question of your destination. So for some people, they just want to marry a beautiful wife. They want to live in a beautiful palace. I mean, I want to have a house beside the beach. When I wake up, the beach I'll be seeing. That can be your own destination. Okay, so that can be your own destination, and you need to find a way to get to that place. But understanding and knowing what your destination is and where your destination is very, very important. That motivation is very, very, very important. So because when you know your destination, it will now take you to the next thing. You see, make your destination as clean, as clear, and as straightforward as much as possible. That is very, very, very important. You don't want your destination to be blurry. That is, please, you don't want it to be blurry in any form and manner at all. So let it be as clear to you, the person that is heading whatever way, and let it to be as understandable too if you are carrying people along. So destination question is very, very important. Number 5 is, how will I know when I get to my destination? Or how will I know if I have gotten to my destination? That is also very, very important. So what are the indices? Okay, for instance, now maybe your destination is, I want to make $1 million. I want to have an asset worth $1 million and it's giving me 10% every month. Or I want to have an asset that can be giving me 10% every month. So because these things are numbers, and if you understand from the part 1 of this series, we make mention of something. When you know the numbers, you can grow the numbers. But if you don't know the numbers, it is almost impossible for you not to grow the numbers. So that is very, very important. So how will I know? What are the indices, right? Is it the day? Okay, for instance, now one of the major things that a lot of people want is financial freedom. Financial freedom is one of the major breakthrough that a lot of people are looking for. So, and what is financial freedom in a way? Financial freedom is your ability to be able to make a living while you are not actively involved. It depends on your definition anyway. So for some people, they just want to live their current lifestyle, live it successfully, live it gloriously, without necessarily having to work for that lifestyle, right? So if that is your own definition, you have to now map it clearly. Okay, how will I know that I get to this place? So is it that in 1 month, if I don't work, I'll be able to eat, I'll be able to travel, I'll be able to, my standard of living will not reduce? Is that going to be your own what? Indicator of knowing that you are fully gotten to this destination? Okay. So the next thing is, what do I need? What do I need to get to my destination? Skills, network, people, morale, or everything that you need to get to your destination. You need to now list them. And most importantly, you might need to change who you are. You might need to become a new person entirely. You might need to become a new person entirely. Who you have never been before, you might need to become a new person entirely. Okay, so, and number 7 is, what will it cost me? What will it cost me? Okay, so in terms of your time, in terms of your money, in terms of sacrifices that you will need to make, you might need to pay some sacrifices. In terms of your social life, in terms of, you might need to re-engineer the way your life is. In terms of your relationship and friends, you might need to work on that. And the psychological effect, because these things start from the mind. The psychological effect too is very, very important. Then number 8 is, what are the consequences if I don't achieve this? If there are 2 types of pain. Pain of regret is there, and so there are 2 types of discipline rather. There's a discipline of regret, okay, their pain. Yes, yes, yes. So because if there is the pain of regret, the pain of regret, you don't want a situation whereby you are now regretting of not sacrificing what you are supposed to have sacrificed. So very, 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 very important. So if there's anything that you need to sacrifice, if there's any price that you need to pay, it is very, very important. So consequence. Will it be that you will not be happy? Will it be that your children will not be able to go to the school that you desire that they are going to go to? So these are consequences. And number 9 is, what are the benefits when I achieve it? The joy that comes with you achieving this. So you need to answer all these questions in the areas of your life. Okay? So you need to answer all these questions. So this is where I'm going to be drawing the curtain. So if you believe this has helped you in a way or the other, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So I'll be back with another video very, very shortly.